Dear students, we had just started this chapter Special Products and Factorizations, and in the last video we had done some applications regarding the identity that is a plus b whole square. So today's video is going to be about the applications of a minus b whole square. So let's get started. So here is the identity that is a minus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab. I'm going to repeat it. A minus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab. Alright, now we will see how can we apply this identity for solving or squaring any binomial term. Right, so here I'm taking the first example, that is expand x minus 2 whole square. So students, you know that if I will apply the multiplication of binomial, right, if I will write here x minus 2 multiply x minus 2, so it will take many more steps, like around about 5 to 6 steps. But here we will apply this identity, and by applying this identity we will solve this question within 2 steps, right? So how can we apply this identity? So look at it. So here's the statement x minus 2 whole square. So you can correlate this identity, this statement with this identity, that is a minus b whole square. So this statement is in the form of a minus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab. Alright. Now from this statement you can correlate the values of a as well as the b. Right. So what is the value of a here? You can see x. So you will put here a square means x square. Plus means plus, b means 2, so you will write here 2 square, minus mean minus, and here you can see that 2ab. No sign is there in between, so that means there is a multiplication sign. So you will write here 2 multiply a multiply b, so a is x and b is what? 2. So you can see that b value is 2. So here, what is the square of x? X square. What is the square of 2? 4, and minus will remain minus, and 2 into 2 4, and x you will write along with 4, right? So it was a very easy example, and by just applying this identity we have solved this question within 2 steps, right? So now students, we will do the sums with the pattern that we will follow in every sum, right? For your convenience I have done this sum like this, but now I will do the examples in such a way that we will follow in each and every case by applying the identity a minus b whole square, right? So now move to the another example. So now student, here I have taken the first example, that is y minus 4 whole square. That means we have to expand it, right? So what is the pattern, what is the method that we will follow for solving this question? So first step is that we have to write on the right hand side, apply a minus b whole square. Why I am writing here a minus b? Because this statement is in the form of a minus b whole square, which is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab, and where value of a is equals to y, you can correlate this statement with this identity. So value of a is equals to y and value of b is equals to 4. Now students, one thing you have to keep it in your mind, that you will not take this sign along with the value. This is a sign of formula, right? So you will not take this sign along with the value of b. So value of b is equals to only 4, right? Now here a square plus b square minus 2ab. So what is the value of a? A means y square. So you will write here y square. Plus means plus. B square means 4 square. Minus means minus. 2 means 2. AB means multiply. A multiply b. So y multiply 4. So you will write here y multiply 4. So square of y is y square. Plus 4 square means 16. Minus will remain minus, 2 into 4, that is 8, and you will write y along with 8, right? So this is the answer for this given statement. So now move to the another example. So here's the next example, that is example number 2, expand y minus 3 whole square. Now again you can correlate this statement with the identity. So you have to write on the right hand side, that is apply a minus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab. From here you can find the values. From the statement you can see what is the value of a. This is y. So you will write here a is equals to y, and the value of b is equals to what? It is 3, not minus 3. You will write only 3, right? So here you have to apply this identity A square means y square, plus means plus, b square means 3 square, minus means minus, 2 means 2, ab means a multiply b, y multiply 3. So you will write here 2 multiply y multiply 3. So square of y is y square, plus means plus, square of 3 is 9, minus means minus, 2 into 3 is 6, y will be y. So this is the answer for this statement. Alright. Now move to the next example. That is example number 3. So here you can see that the statement expand 3x minus 5 whole square. Now student, I have taken this example and I have just changed the statement by writing here the coefficient, numerical coefficient along with this variable. So hardly matter, you will have to solve this example, solve this statement by applying the same identity, right? So here 3x minus 5 whole square. So you can again correlate this with identity. So you have to rewrite the statement here. To the right hand side, right over there, apply a minus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab, right? Now, what is the value of a? You can see from the statement. Value of a is equals to 3x, value of b is equals to 5, right? Now apply this identity over here. A square means 3x square, so you write here 3x square, plus means plus, b square means 5 square, right? Minus remain minus, 2 means 2, ab means a multiply b, 3x multiply by 5. So you will write here minus 2 multiply 3x multiply by 5. Alright. So now here you can see that this is a term 3x. That means you have to multiply 3 2 times at the same time you have to multiply x 2 times, right? So what is the square of 3? That is 9. What is the square of x? That is x square. So you got the answer 9x square. Plus means plus, 5 square means 25, minus means minus, 2 into 3 that is 6, 6 into 5 that is 30. And what is left? You have to write over here x, right? So is that clear? So we will move to the next example, that is example number 4. So students, let us read the statement first. Expand p minus 4q whole square. Now, I have taken the statement like this, p minus 4q whole square. So again, you can correlate this statement with this identity. So you have to write on the right hand side, like apply a minus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab. Now from the statement, you will see that what is the value of a? That is p. What is the value of b? That is 4q. So now apply this identity here. A square means p square. So you will write here p square, plus means plus, b square means 4q square. Minus means minus, 2 means 2, ab means a multiply b. That is p multiply 4q. So you will write here p multiply 4q, right? Now square is p what? P square. Plus means plus, square of 4 that is 16. Now what is square of q? So you will write here what? Q square, right? So square of q is q square. So you will get 16q square. Minus will remain minus, 2 into 4 that is 8, and p into q that is pq. So the answer for this question is p square plus 16q square minus 8pq. Alright, now move to the next example. So students, there are many examples like this you can solve. So now all of you are able to do the related homework that we have sent you in your SNAP homework. And before starting your homework, students, please go through the YouTube links, because all these links will definitely help you for solving and understanding these type of questions, right? So students, now you are able to do the related sums related to this identity, that is a minus b whole square. So you are able to do many more sums like this, right? So by just applying this identity, that is a minus b whole square is equals to a square plus b square minus 2ab, you are able to square off any binomial, right? Thank you.